good evening. Or should I say, shit evening. It's Halloween. All Hallows. A night where nothing is quite as it seems. Except if it's spooky, then it is quite as it seems. Welcome to... Yes, how can I yelp? Some of what you're about to see, and this is a content warning, is a little bit on the spooky side. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, or should I say, the ghouls. I just work around them, or should I say, lurk around them, like evil in the world. 10 minutes on the clock, please, Alex. Oh. Tonight, I will be answering exclusively spooky questions, or should I say, deathtions. And rather than the traditional format, where I read them off my phone, having bookmarked them on Twitter or on YouTube, tonight they are all written in blood. The blood of a goat!
Thumbs up now.
Sorry, plane, spooky plane. A plane, your hands come off. A plane full of the souls of the condemned. Your spooky questions addressed as follows. Do you think ghosts scare each other at Halloween? No. Halloween is when ghosts have time off because everyone's pretending to be a ghost or a spook or some sort of a ghoul at Halloween. So actually, Halloween is like a bank holiday. Even it's more like a Christmas holiday. You know, when we go away for like a week in the summer or at Christmas, that's what Halloween is like for spooks, ghosts and all kinds. The undead absolutely love this time of year because, as I say, they don't have to do anything. We're doing it all for them. We have the evil nicely covered, thank you. How can I get more spookiness into everyday life? I'd like to be up to 30% spookier across the board. Skeleton mask on your kid, cobwebs in your toilet, set up death traps and stuff before you go to bed, then get a little bit drunk so you forget about them. Answer phone calls or emails or however you do your business by saying things like, what do you want, fucko? I am dead. Just basically spook it up. Your life is as spooky as you want it to be. But it will never be quite as spooky as it is tonight on October the 31st or whatever is the closest Tuesday or Sunday to October the 31st when this comes out.
I think it's the 29th.
So nothing will ever be as spooky as this cursed night, October the 29th. Might be the afternoon. Again, depends when it comes out. What's the deal with pumpkins? I'm sorry, the deal with pumpkins are they're spooky, they're like a vegetable, but they've also... What's that? Did you hear that?
No, I don't know.
It must have been the wind or... Sorry. What's the deal with pumpkins? Pumpkins are... the deal with pumpkins is pumpkins are spooky as AF, which means as fuck, or spooky as shit, AS. Spooky AS. Because it's like a vegetable thing, but it's got a face, and the face is glowing, and it's a little bit like a butternut squash, but it's got a little bit more about it, and it can be a little bit spicy in a soup if you spice it correctly. Oh yeah, the deal with pumpkins, you don't want to know the deal with pumpkins.
Mark?
Yes? What? Stop.
I think
we're just doing a completely normal episode of Can I Yelp? Yes, how can I yelp? Woo! Ah! Why don't ghosts ever communicate their intentions clearly? Jesus Christ! Who are you? Can you see? No, what? Did you see that?
that ghost was rude.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like they were. One of the ghosts was really rude, and one of the ghosts was really ill.
That's about right.
We must have imagined it. We imagined it, right?
Yeah, it can't be real.
God.
It won't show up on the camera.
I mean, no, they won't see it. So sorry, mind you, jog. Sorry for that momentary interruption. We just, Alex and I have been warming up for this spooky episode for so long that
we've got ourselves really
we've
freaked
got in our
out.
own heads, exactly. Yeah. There's nothing that scary about Halloween. It's just another festival, isn't it? It's just a load of commercialised. It's fun for kids and stuff.
We've got to get to another question.
Yeah, of course. Oh my God, who are you? Like,
I definitely saw that.
I thought there was an attempt to grab my cards, but I think I'm just I've not been well in myself recently. I've got tendinitis.
Dad?
What?
Dad?
Sorry.
My mummy.
That can't be my kids, can it?
Daddy.
What's going
No,
on?
they're
Mummy.
What's going on?
no, they're right here.
Be gone, spirit!
Where's my mummy,
No.
Daddy?
Sorry. No! Be off with you! Desist!
Daddy, why do you look so old?
Jogger!
Oh, God.
Do aliens
That goes hideous.
Do aliens have ghosts? And the idea of ghosts too, or nah? Yes, aliens have ghosts, but in other parts of the universe, they
Spider went up the water's found.
in other parts
Daddy, down came the rain.
in other parts of the universe,
and
ghosts
washed the Spidey
just
out.
live happily
Daddy.
along.
Mark, you gotta catch up.
Go on, big on! You are naughty ghosts. You are also rude. So yeah,
Bad parenting.
ghosts are they're just around in everyday life, in other like on Mars or something. If you see a ghost, it's just a bit like this, but this isn't really happening. None of this is happening. Time check, please, Alex. I think we should probably think about getting back.
Yeah, 4 minutes 35.
Well, okay.
Pretty close.
Why does York? 4 minutes and everything will be fine. 4.5 minutes. Why does York have the most ghosts of any place
Daddy.
in the UK?
Ghosts.
Well, I think part of the reason is just York is obviously a historic city with many centuries of
Daddy.
history. You're not. Why are you calling me daddy? My daughter's smaller than you and alive.
We're struggling.
It's
with
going to
the
be weird when they
questions.
watch this and they can't see any of it.
What
Drop
are
some
the-
of your white shit. We might not be able to use this whole episode. So yeah, the reason York has so many ghosts is because of all the centuries of human civilization there. And oh god, it's cold, isn't it? Cold. And
Very
with
cold.
with that civilization becomes. Oh god, I felt like a. Of course, as well as all of the happy lives that have been lived in York, there are unhappy lives. And I've actually heard it said there are more ghosts.
It's very impressive.
Alex, focus.
Sorry.
If you start to believe in them, then they become more real.
You meant
Believe in me.
No,
Daddy.
you're not there. I can put my hand. I can put my hand straight through you. Didn't go straight through her. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Bollards, spooky bollards.
Woo!
Jeez, man. Anyway, there are meant to be a lot of ghosts in London, but what's the scariest form of stationery? Devil's rubber. The devil's rubber appears in front of you and it erases parts of you.
They're a rubber. That's why I'm here.
Parts of your body. No, I don't mean rubber as in condom, you sick ghost.
Yes,
You are. No, I didn't.
I'm not sick.
Yes,
I'm not sick.
Yes, you are. You are both. You are horrid ghosts. I don't like you. Stop doing that thing with your mouth and your nose.
I've got the
stop
plague.
spotting me. Sorry about this. This is an unusual episode. If there was a zombie apocalypse today.
Have you ever had the plague, Daddy?
Sure, we don't have the plague these days. We did have a little bit of COVID, but it's fine.
Back up to the
Surely
question.
there'd be vegan zombies. What would they use as a brain alternative? I appreciate your spooky assistance. Vegan ghosts eat your feelings and your emotions rather than your flesh. They eat your personality, so they exist on a sort of like digital zombie plane. I can feel the most terrible chills in my. Other than Thing from the Addams Family, are there many other famous? That was just a bird. I think many other famous spooky hands. Yeah, it was an eagle. Are there many other famous spooky hands? Not many, no. But there is the infamous cook hand. When you're cooking and you use the wrong utensil, or you put it back in the wrong
Like
drawer.
mine, Daddy.
That
Mine.
hand comes out.
The cock hand!
Let's not talk about hands. Let's stop talking about hands. When Superman dies, will he be a ghost? And will the ghost retain his superpowers? Ghosts are already bulletproof, but they're not normally fast as fuck, boy. That's with loads of eyes. Yeah, Superman will be super ghost. Boy.
1 minute 20.
Okay, we can survive for 1 minute 20. If ghosts
Can we?
exist, what?
If ghost is in the way.
Why? Is it always Victorian children and Roman soldiers, not Dave from the pub who chokes on a kebab?
Victorian children?
Firstly,
It's us.
Firstly, Dave didn't choke, he's fine. And also, it just takes a while for people after they die to become ghosts. That's why
Remind
ghosts...
me of the demon goat.
I don't remind you of the demon goat. You remind my mum of the demon goat! Sorry. If someone's illiterate when they die, is their ghost always illiterate? Or is it possible to teach them? Is it worth leaving literacy materials around? Or nah? Yes,
Demon goat?
yes, ghosts have a load of time.
80
Ghosts
or
have a load of
50?
time. Ghosts have a load of time on their hands. So yes, they can
Ghost
learn
just
to read.
threw.
So
Leave.
yes.
25 seconds.
Why do we have nightmares? Do other animals have them too? Yes, birds have nightmares. When you hear birds chatting in the morning, when you wake up, it's because they're talking about the
I love birds. Ah!
nightmares. Do you think the polar bear ghost my sister and I saw when we were teenagers had a message for us? It was in
Polar bears
rural
don't exist.
Herefordshire.
Yes. Polar bears don't
Yes, it was. Message was about climate change. Climate change.
And that's time.
No. Ghost, come here.
Join us.
I need to tell them about interacting with the contact.
Shut up, demon ghost.
Tell me, this is rude to say shut up. You're the ruder of the two
Shut
ghosts.
up,
You're such a
slutty
horrid, shitty ghost. She was all right.
Join us while we do the next questions. Thank you for watching.
How can I yelp you?
Blood will be shed, bitch. Bitch.